Scotland have to win. A draw is enough for Israel. There wasn't a great feeling around and about the national team until Saturday night, but one huge result later, it's a much prettier picture. But then it can be a bit like that following Scotland, more downs than ups, yet frequent glimpses of what might be, of what could be. It is worth remembering that Scotland have only lost one of their last 9 competitive matches, but it was against Israel. This is winnable, this is doable, but this is Scotland, and you can never be too sure. Let's just wait to see if they can get the job done. They can reach out and touch a playoff place, but can they grab it? Israel should be a different proposition than Albania, David.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt about that. Scotland are stepping up a notch in 2 against this Israeli side. They proved that to us in Haifa first time around. It's not a gimme.
Forrest setting it up for Christie immediately, and looked like Forrest might just snatch onto that. Israel warmed up for tonight with a 7-0 demolition of Guatemala on Thursday. They have won their last 3 games. There have been definite signs of improvement under Andreas Herzog. And they are immediately on the front foot here with men in the box too. It is a corner.
Well, he got there eventually, Callum Patterson. He was caught under the ball with the initial long ball forward. He had a pretty difficult night in Albania, Callum Patterson. It looks as if he might be up against one of their best players again tonight.
Yes, Tuatha on that left side. Certainly asked a few questions in Haifa. So an early corner for Israel. So Harvey takes, De Boer trying to flick that on, but Ryan Christie cleared it. Up in the air by Biram Kyle, back in Glasgow. And away by McKenna. Tuatha. Tuatha again already showing that he's in the mood. David Bates trying to deal with him this time. And a free kick will go Bates' way.
Did well, David Bates, and he had to get out there. I mean, that's the last place he wants to be, out in the touchline there. Centre-backs really want to be pulled out wide, but he did well to stop the cross coming in.
Well, Tuatha has certainly signalled his intent for the night in the opening couple of minutes down that left side for Israel. Fletcher. Forrest. Forrest over the head of Fletcher. It took him 25 games for Scotland to score his first 2 international goals. Trust Scotland have a decent goal difference when goal difference doesn't count in this group. It's all down to the head-to-head meetings, and of course that's why Israel only need a point tonight and Scotland need all 3. McKenna met that. Free kick for Scott McKenna. Andreas Herzog's 103rd and final cap for Austria was here at Hampden. 2-0 win. Armstrong now for Forrest. Tuatha for Kyle. De Boer. Not kept in by Patterson. It is a throw for Israel.
They look very lively. You know, when they do get the turnover, Israel, they break very quickly, getting good numbers forward. And they certainly showed in that second half out in Haifa that if Scotland stand off them, they will cause us problems.
Israel somehow contrived to lose in Albania, but certainly quickly recovered from that, beating Albania and Scotland at home. Terets, who scored against the Scots and gave away a penalty last month. Christie. Armstrong looking to get there, but handball's been given.
It's a good idea from Ryan Christie. Saw the run of James Forrest, who had made the long run into outrun. Wanted it as early as possible over the top.
Robertson. Fletcher. Fletcher put under pressure by Taha. Dasa will take this throw. Israel hoping to win 4 games in a row for the first time in 4 years. Callum Paterson though. Fletcher. David Bates' header. Terets gave it away. Scotland unable to benefit. Alex McLeish played in those 2 games against Israel in 1981 when Scotland won on both occasions. A 3-1 win here, 2 goals for John Robertson, and a screamer, of course, from David Provan.
That really is unforgivable. Foul throw. Not difficult, is it?
Not normally. Robertson's turn. On by Fletcher. Dasa sends it back to Ariel Harouche. Sahavi. As De Boer alongside. De Boer takes over. Kyle bursting into the box. David Bates will turn that away.
Getting really good support towards the ball of Israel when they do have possession, when they do find out the front two. No shortage of white shots pouring forward. They haven't come here to sit in.
Taha. Ben Harouche. Quickly up to De Boer. To Atha now. McGregor saw that cross coming. Fletcher.
Good take.
Robertson now for Armstrong. McGregor for Robertson, who knows this arena rather well from his time with Queen's Park. Ryan Fraser. Stopped by Eli Dasa.
That's a pity. It's a really good offer from Ryan Fraser and behind the fullback. 2 wide players that are crucial again tonight. You know, they're not going to play on the touchline, they'll play almost in the channels. And close enough to Stephen Fletcher that when Scotland do find Stephen Fletcher, that he has company there, he can knock the ball down to someone.
Scotland have won their last 3 competitive home matches and are unbeaten in their last 7. Best run at home since 2004.
That's too easy, that.
Sahavi blocked by Bates. To Atha. Already looking like a prominent player. Oh, that's a brilliant strike from Biram Kayal. It just had to be him, I guess. The former Celtic man, back in Glasgow, back with a bang, an early setback for the Scots.
Well, you can't argue with the quality of the strike. It's a wonderful strike. May have taken a fair move right to left as well to beat Alan McGregor. But Scotland have to get out to the ball here. I think it's Stuart Armstrong who's closest. As it's played to Kyle. No, it's Callum McGregor, I think, who hesitates. It's a wonderful strike, but Scotland have to get to the ball quicker here. Wonderful finish. Not the start Alan McLeish was thinking of when he turned up here tonight. But you can't argue with this finish. But Scotland should not be inviting Beram Kaya to hit that.
I never saw him do that too often for Celtic. It's only his second goal for Israel, and his first was 7 years ago. Typical, huh? Well, nobody said it was going to be easy.
Well, I don't know what point Alex making there to Peter Grant. The bottom line is whoever's nearest to the ball, get out and close it down.
Christie, pumped away by Ben Harouche. Armstrong. And Nasa got the ball. Well, Israel came from behind to beat Scotland in Haifa. Scotland now have to do the same here. Israel's first attempt on goal proved to be a rather decent one, but here's Patterson. Given away to Tuatha. Kyle. Hampden Park, wonder goal for Beram Kyle, who had a good record on this ground with Celtic. Now playing in the Premier League, of course, with Brighton. Tuatha. Plays in Germany for Eintracht Frankfurt. Alex McLeish has plenty to say already. It is Israel who have made a perfect start here with a near perfect goal. Scotland need to pick themselves up quickly here after a stunning strike from Beram Kyle.
It's the type of goal, I mean, it's a wonder strike. It's the type of goal you see often late in a high-tempo game where players are tired and they're not getting out to the ball quickly, but you can't excuse Scotland for backing off there. They have to get out and stop that shot.
Tuatha, a shaky start for the Scots. De Boer turning and twisting, but goal kick eventually.
Well, just as well as his last touch was a clumsy one. Again, loads of support in the box, another really good counter-attack. And this crowd already giving Scotland the bird here. I think he had a think here, De Boer, about trying to win a penalty as David Bates puts his foot out.
De Boer scored twice in that 7-0 win over Guatemala. His first goals for Israel for 3 years. Ryan Christie. Robertson. McKenna. Fraser now. Stopped in his tracks by Yeaney.
Really good challenge, because Dasa was out the game. Lovely little give and go there, got Fraser in behind. Nice return pass from Christie's in behind Dassa. Been caught high there, Brian Fraser, and Alan McLeish needs this little fella back in his feet.
Kenner. Fraser coming back from an offside position. Yemi clears, but only to Callum McGregor. Armstrong now for Robertson. Fraser. Armstrong. Quarter of an hour played. Scotland trailing already, looking for an urgent response. Patterson. Offside against Fletcher.
Pretty compact so far, but Israel, it's a back five when they don't have it. It means they can put two players out onto both Fraser and Forrest. Even Fletcher heavily outnumbered down the middle.
I think he missed the goal. Must be a good read. Callum Patterson will take this throw. On by Fletcher. A slip by Ben Harouche. Forrest now. Fletcher heading for the box. Fraser's already in there. And it's a little wayward. Retrieved here by Stuart Armstrong. Fraser. Christie. McGregor has Patterson available. It's blocked by Tuatha.
Just goes across Callum McGregor's body. He had time to get the shot away, but I'd rather that pass was coming from the other side, so he could have hit it with his left foot there.
Christie. Intercepted by Peretz. Robertson. Kenner now for David Bates, making his home debut for Scotland after winning his first cap in Albania. Robertson. Dassa, fouled by Fraser.
Yeah, he got his body across, played for it and won it well there, Dassa, who was outstanding in the first game between the sides. And we've gone less than 18 minutes here, and Scotland already know they have their work cut out.
Scotland have scored in their last 9 competitive internationals since they failed to do so at Wembley a couple of years back. Sahavi. Dassa. Peretz is making a really good run here. And the free kick will go Scotland's way and McKenna's way.
I had to go for it. It's come off second best. It's a delightful ball, this little ball here. Lovely bit of bend on it. Maybe overcooked it a fraction. Scott McKenna did well to get across as quickly as he did. But they have looked very good on the counter.
Herzog really has made a difference with this Israel side. Won 3 of his 5 games in charge. He took over in August. Hampden feeling a little flat, but Scotland could change that with an equaliser. Armstrong. Fraser. Robertson. It's off Yaney. Christie. Robertson for Christie. And one back by Sir Harvey.
Looked a good tackle to me, took plenty of the ball.
Kyle. To Watha. It's ready to test Scotland again. An early cross, which was rather awkward for Andy Robertson with Sir Harvey looking.
Yeah, it's a horrible one, given how close he is to Alan McGregor. It's very difficult for him to find his keeper here. The worry for Andy Robertson there is that someone gets across the front of him. It's a good deep ball in. Just got to be aware of the run inside him there.
Tense times for Scotland, who can ill afford to concede a second, so they must be wary here. So Harvey's corner, steered away by Callum Paterson. McGregor, away by Yaney. Armstrong, Robertson, Armstrong. Superb run here from Stuart Armstrong. Fraser takes over, Fletcher's there, and Ben Harouche cleared it. McGregor! And it's turned away by Harouche.
That's a very decent save. It's a really awkward tight for the goalkeeper, but this is what Scotland need from Stuart Armstrong and perhaps even Ryan Christie at times. That forward run, the incisive run. Callum McGregor couldn't have hit that much more sweetly than he did.
Patterson, Bates, McKenna forming a queue here. Scotland have their first corner. Fraser takes it. Harouche gets something on it.
I think this box from Callum McGregor took a fair bit of move here in the air. Goalkeeper certainly had to scramble across. It's a horrible height when it reaches him. Very good stop.
Then Harouche for Tawatha. Harouche with the switch here to Eli Dassa. Sahar in the middle of the back three, winning only his third cap for Israel. Christie. McKenna now for Robertson. Armstrong. Beautiful from Armstrong for Fraser. He's a little unlucky because it looked like it bounced back off him.
Yeah, he is unlucky. I think he had a chance to play the ball a little bit earlier. Maybe not were tight for him. thought he could buy himself a little bit of time. Could have played it on the half volley here, maybe thought there wasn't enough support getting in. That little bit of delay was costly. That was unlucky at the ricochet there, Ryan Fraser. And it's the type of area of the pitch where Alan Police will want him. And behind Dasa on that side.
Dasa certainly felt the full force of the ball there. Showing interest, but McKenna was always getting there first. Christie now. Forrest. Good work from Forrest.
Yeah, it's really good work from James Forrest. Double banked on him as really 2 against 1. They're obviously aware of the 2 Scotland wide boys. Did well to get into the box.
Christie. Patterson's cross. Pumped on its way by De Boer. Bates has to be careful.
He's on.
Sahavi.
Oh, turned the wrong way. He was in there.
Robertson should get there ahead of Ellie Dasa though. Kicked in by Fraser. Fletcher. Christie having to dig in with Beer and Kyle all over him.
Good pressure from Kyle.
Gregor launching that towards Patterson. Forrest.
Needs a better ball than James Forrest. Callum Patterson gives Scotland that option of that long diagonal far side.
Robertson does put a better one in. And James Forrest trying to return it. The Scotland fans encouraged by this little spell.
He did the hard bit, James Forrest. The hard bit's making the half yard to get the cross in. Just needed a better ball in.
Christie again makes himself available. Patterson. Way by Nacho. Christie taking them on. It's diverted through to Arouche.
Just outnumbered here, Ryan Christie. Surround the ball really well, the Israelis.
Establishing himself as a Celtic player now, Ryan Christie. And the Scotland player.
Yeah, he has. He's taken his game to a new level. Great to see it.
Armstrong. Callum McGregor. Forrest caught in possession. Sahavi onto this. Kyle furthest forward in the middle. Support pass from Zahavi straight to McGregor. McGregor! Yes, a free kick after a tantalising touch.
That should be a booking. It's a cynical one. He knows Callum McGregor's done him. He knows his wrong side here. And he knows exactly what he's doing.
Forrest. Patterson. McGregor. Robertson. Not quite. It is going to be a corner, in fact.
I don't know how that far side linesman can call it from there. Must have X-ray eyes.
Yeah, looked a close one. Christie.
I'm not sure what the short corner was all about, because Israel had two out themselves.
Might be going straight in this time. Bates, Patterson, McKenna. Forming an orderly queue. Fraser sent it in. McKenna's header. Armstrong. Stuart Armstrong. Asking questions now, Scotland.
Good bit of pressure from Scotland. Squeezing the game into the Israeli half. Really awkward tight there for Scott McKenna by the time he got his head on it, but can Scotland turn this pressure into something?
Christie. Forrest. It's wonderful from Forrest, but it's diverted for a corner.
His feet are so quick. Defenders are terrified to tackle him in the box in case they miss time one. Fabulous feet from James Forrest. Israel do well to close down the front post, stop it coming across the face.
Flurry of activity from Scotland, but they could do with making it count. Callum McGregor's corner. McKenna won't be allowed anywhere near that, and Harouche is not hanging around looking for Zahavi here.
Brilliant from Ryan Christie. Fabulous control.
Sadly, he spotted somewhat by giving it away to Zahavi. De Boer over there with him. Patterson for Forrest, who could have a go at Israel again here. Certainly no intent if it did hit him on the hand. Fraser. Good spell for Scotland. Armstrong.
Callum Patterson and Stuart Armstrong just not on the same page though. Callum Patterson expecting the midfielder to go long. Scotland seen a bit more of the ball, but this result is no good to them. Scotland need two here.
Kyle is on his way here. Zahavi. Oh, De Boer not far away.
Again, Scotland stand off too much. Two centre-backs, backtracking. And once it gets into that area, somebody has to go to the ball. Scott McKenna's nearest there. Andy Robertson's caught 2 against 1, that's why he doesn't commit. But every time they break, Andreas Herzog's side look dangerous.
McKenna. Robertson. Premier League is back at the weekend. Super Sunday starts with Ryan Fraser and Bournemouth against Arsenal, 12:30. Sky Sports Premier League. It's followed by Wolves against Huddersfield. And there's Monday Night Football as Burnley host Newcastle. Tuatha. Armstrong. Callum McGregor. James Forrest. McGregor. Armstrong. Christie. Armstrong. It's come to Forrest! And that is just what they needed! Now he's scoring international goals for fun. Scotland are level and keeping the dream alive.
A terrific finish from James Forrest. Got time to take 2 touches in a part of the pitch where he wouldn't expect to get to. Stuart Armstrong again heavily involved, screaming for the ball here. Does well to make the room for his shot, and when it breaks to James Forrest, he's got time for 2 touches. 1 for control, and the second one is terrific. Stuart Armstrong, no surprise, in at the heart of that. His forward running's been terrific so far. A lot of spinning the ball out when James Forrest strikes it.
You wait 25 caps to score for your country, and then 3 come along in the space of 4 days. And Scotland did make the most of that bright spell. And his manager at Celtic, Brendan Rodgers, is watching on here at Hampden. Ten minutes to half-time. This is more like it, Scotland. Handball given it here against Callum McGregor, though. Cause for concern immediately after the equaliser, but slipped away by Robertson. Here is Forrest. Scotland hoping to do to Israel what Israel did to them in Haifa last month, come from behind to win. It's been a challenging first half, but Scotland have hauled themselves level. As James McFadden makes a few points to Alex McLeish. Robertson. Christie. And back by McKenna, who leaves it for Robertson. And down for Israel. No reason for Scotland to care.
No, absolutely not. I think it's De Boer that's down, but he's trying to buy one off the referee there.
Armstrong. Patterson now for Fraser. De Boer is back on his feet. Armstrong. That's Harvey closing in. De Boer. Having got back on his feet, made contact there with Armstrong.
Well, that's got to be a booking. His left foot's high there, he's nowhere near the ball. I think Stuart Armstrong's just paying the bill here for the Ryan Christie one on De Boer a few moments before that. Ryan Christie catching him here. Theatrical for me. Don't think it had to go down.
Callum McGregor towards Callum Patterson. And Christie will tidy up here. Armstrong. Bates. McKenna. Patterson. Christie. Forrest. Smacked back by McKenna.
Pattern of the game has changed. I'd imagine Andres Herzog will be happy to get in 1-1 at half-time. Scotland have the momentum now.
Kyle, hounded by Armstrong. Like a foul by Conor McGregor though. He might be receiving a card here, he is.
He was let worse than that goal, the referee. He may just feel it's time that he's got to produce. He's tried to keep his cards in his pocket. We've seen a lot worse than that. Genuine attempt to play the ball there from Conor McGregor. Got the boot on the toe.
Conor McGregor, who started the last 6 internationals now. Final 5 minutes of the first half. A much better look and feel to Scotland now. Zahavi, Dor Perez, grossly overhead.
What a chance. He's got Tuatha on the far side, he's got a runner on his near side. What's a waste. Look at the support he's got here. He's got a pass on either side. He's got centre forward looking for it.
Nacho away to Dasa. De Boer looking for Zahavi. Scott McKenna's in charge.
He had the pace and he needed it, Scott McKenna. Lovely ball in behind him.
Taha for Yeni. Zahavi. Robertson up towards Fletcher. He did help it on. Ryan Christie now. Forrest waiting for a pass. He's not going to score again, is he? You better believe it. He is. 4 goals in a week for Scotland, and at this rate, a nation will be believing again.
That's a terrific goal. Ryan Christie prepared to go beyond Stephen Fletcher, and we're going to need that tonight. Midfield players going beyond. The striker is obviously getting a really early shout from James Forrest, who again can take 2 touches. The early ball from Christie buys him the time. And it's a terrific finish again from James Forrest, who's right at the top of his game right now. Really good counter-attacking goal, all coming from hitting the striker early, from hitting Stephen Fletcher and getting bodies beyond them. Great ball from Christie. Another great 2-touch finish from James Forrest.
Make that 11 goals in his last 11 games for club and country now. He was on the brink of a hat-trick in Albania, and he is now here at Hampden, and this has been a terrific turnaround for Scotland. And Hampden Park is coming alive now. Scotland have given themselves a platform for progress. A win tonight means not only promotion to League B in the Nations League, but guaranteed playoff for the Euros. Forrest looking again. He scored his 4 Scotland goals in the space of 75 minutes. Kyle. De Boer again. McGregor confident enough to tee up a clearance from his namesake. There will be 2 minutes added on at the end of this first half. Fletcher, briefly. Scotland must ensure they retain this lead going into the break. Really uncomfortable. It's come off Christie.
You've got to hand it to Scotland for turning this round. They were getting a bit of stick from this crowd. A lot of pressure on them at 1-0 down. They've done brilliantly.
Christie unable to pick out Forrest that time. Kyle. Bunas de Boer. Sahavi. Nacho. Full pass straight to Andy Robertson. 1 minute of the 2 added on down. Scotland are now in pole position. They've got Israel where they want them, but can they keep them there? When you're Scotland, you want a bit more than a 1-goal advantage. You want some security, especially with the stakes so very high tonight. The ups and downs of watching Scotland encapsulated in that first half. They fell behind to a wonder goal from Biram Kyle on his return to Glasgow. But then, step forward James Forrest, not once, but twice. And in fact, 4 times this week. He's turned this game around. And at half-time at Hampden, it's Scotland 2, Israel 1. As it stands, Scotland will be promoted to League B in the Nations League and will be certain of a playoff for the Euros. What could possibly go wrong?
They've got to go and try and get a third goalie, and there's no point in trying to sit on this or be cautious at 2-1. They don't want to be getting into the latter stages of this game with a one-goal lead. One goal is all Israel need now to go through, so Scotland could do themselves a favour by getting another one.
David Bates turning away from Tuatha. Offside here against Stephen Fletcher. Alex McLeish's 20th game in charge of Scotland across 2 spells. 110, lost 9, doesn't do draws, and certainly won't want to start tonight. Dassa. De Boer. Dassa. Forrest. Put away by Christie to Nacho. Dassa taking it on, but rather ambitious from there.
Yeah, it's poor. Good decision making, had 3 white shirts ahead of him. And he knows this is not over yet, not by a long way. One thing I think Andres Herzog will be looking for is more from his 2 strikers. You know, a bit of a luxury to go with 2. Zahavi and De Boer up front, and they've created very little, certainly haven't worked as a partnership so far.
Scotland have won 6 of their last 9 competitive matches. Their only defeat in that run was in Israel. Patterson, who's been playing up front lately for Cardiff. Play right back for Hearts, of course. Fletcher. Patterson. Armstrong. Andy Robertson. James Forrest. Going to swerve a few issues for now. Fraser. Sticks with Harouche.
Really clever ball in from Ryan Fraser. Been easier to lift that, but played a really good low ball in. Just looking for somebody to get to that front post.
Kyle. Nacho. Peretz. Kyle. Zahavi. Dassa. Zahavi. He decided to take on the shot, and Israel have a corner.
Well, he had De Boer in the middle. Not enough. Apart from De Boer, not a lot of support here. That's why I think he's taking the shot on here. Finds that little pocket inside right channel. And this Ryan Fraser slides a delightful ball into the front post. Just hoping he's got a runner here. Getting to the front.
Zahavi's corner was met by Christie. Support kick from Ariel Harouche.
Well, Nacho, the captain, was screaming for it to be played short to him. It's a real waste.
Patterson throw, on by Fletcher. Dor Peretz. Zahavi. Dassa. Forrest. Yeni. Taha. Yeni. Forrest. Now Dasa. Israel keeping the ball, but can they hurt Scotland? An equaliser really would hurt Scotland. Kyle. Sahavi takes over from De Boer. Eli Dasa now. Bates made sure that he cleared that, and now Ryan Fraser. It's a push by Robertson on Sahavi.
Didn't need much encouragement to go down the striker.
Ben Harush. Soafa. Away by Bates. Stephen Fletcher chasing this. Up against Taha. And that's a free kick for Scotland. And the yellow card is coming the way of Taha.
That's a clever free kick to give away there. He had to stop the game here, the defender. Scotland had men over on the far side. Israel were in big bother there.
Callum McGregor booked in the first half. Taha booked in the second half. McKenna and Bates making late moves up. Likewise, Patterson, who's so good in the air. And then Fraser comes across to take this free kick. Fraser towards Bates. Christie. Scotland keep it alive. David Bates. McKenna. Patterson. A minor slip there, but it is a corner.
Good defending, Nacho, the skipper, got out to the ball really quickly there. Could have gone anywhere.
Ryan Fraser to take the corner. Fletcher just over.
Just struggled to get any real power on it, Stephen Fletcher. Gets away from his marker. It's all man-to-man marking from Israel here. That posse of Scotland players burst there. Very hard for the Israeli defenders to pick runners up in that situation. Stephen Fletcher just can't get it down on target.
Scored his 10th Scotland goal with that crucial penalty in stoppage time at the end of the first half in Albania. Fletcher. Fraser. Away by Taha. Scotland having another spell here.
Really good spell. The hope for Alan McLeish is that they can turn it into something. Were Scotland to get a third, it would be a long, long way back for Israel.
Forrest. Fletcher's flick didn't quite come off. Patterson now though. Forrest. Armstrong. Callum McGregor.
Well, he's a long way out, but he's good enough on that left foot. Every right to take it on there, Callum McGregor. We saw Kyle score from that kind of range first half. That central three for Scotland has worked really well, with Callum McGregor sitting goal side for most of it, and Christie and Armstrong doing some great running.
An impressive kicking in the second half so far from Ariel Harouche. Fletcher. Stephen Fletcher.
Very difficult on the half volley ball going across him. Just gets that little chink of space here. Again, quite right to take it on.
Kenner's header. Here's Nacho. Billy Dassa. Ben Harouche having to work for that. Patterson. Armstrong onto it. Forrest. And a free kick.
4 round him there. Talk about respect. Almost slipped him as well, James Forrest.
Another opportunity for Scotland.
It is. I mean, there's so much space for Ryan Fraser to put the ball into here. It's something that bends away from the keeper. Really awkward for defenders when they're running towards their own goal.
2-goal cushion would be most welcome for Scotland. We've had enough nearly but not quite stories over the last 20 years. It is Fraser! Ariel Harouche makes contact.
He did well, the keeper. Once he decides he's coming, he has to get something on that.
Scotland coming back for more with Armstrong. Forrest. Dor Peretz guarding the ball. Steered away by Patterson for Fletcher. Robertson. Bates now for Patterson.
Well done, Ryan!
Carl Patterson winning his 11th cap. Patterson. Nacho. I knew the ball was coming down eventually. Patterson and Kyle.
Well, if they're shaking hands, I mean, why the referee's got to have a word with them? Just let it go.
Ianni. Taha, Ianni, Dassa hugging that right touchline.
They need much more movement off the 2 strikers, Israel. The 2 strikers so far have been a disgrace. 2 guys with the biggest reputation in the Israeli team, they haven't turned up so far, especially this guy.
Scotland will be hoping they don't bother to turn up, but here is De Boer. Kyle. Dassa was flat-footed. Well, they certainly have improved under Andreas Herzog. But Israel need a draw here to swing the group in their favour. Half an hour to go. Higieni. De Boer let it go for Zahavi, and they have linked up here. De Boer, Zahavi, Andy Robertson.
He's given a corner.
Robertson couldn't prevent the corner and didn't really complain too much.
Looks their best bet up the set piece for Israel. They've created very little in open play. Andy Robertson just trying to usher this out by shielding it.
Zahavi's corner.
Good corner as well.
Certainly had a few worried inside Hampden. It's going to drift out for a throw though.
Well, Scotland well ahead in terms of attempts, and Israel's 3 have come from outside the box. And I think much of that down to how poor the 2 strikers have been tonight.
And the one on target.
Screamer.
Wasn't bad. Andreas Herzog is going to make a change soon for Israel. Forrest. Fletcher. Armstrong. Robertson looking for Fraser. Tahar across to deal with it. Scott McKenna first to that. Fraser now. Forrest! What a night to remember for James Forrest! Hat-trick hero at the top of his game right now. This is doable. This is happening. Go Scotland, go!
It's absolutely remarkable, the form of this young man right now. 2 wide boys combining. Israeli defender determined not to show Ryan Fraser the inside here and give him the bigger target, trying to show him down the outside. He still finds the pass inside. And again, 2 touches enough for James Forrest. A delightful first touch again. Fraser does well to pick him out. Such a deft first touch to lose the defender. And it's good enough to buy him a little bit of time to get his head up. And surely that should be enough for Scotland tonight.
Well, Stephen Fletcher and Robert Snodgrass scored recent hat-tricks for Scotland. James Forrest now. De Boer, Dasser. Scotland do have some extra security now, but they won't want to give Israel any glimpse of a comeback here. Dasser looking to get to this. He did. It's a corner.
Andy Robertson did well to get out. But you're right, Ian, they don't want to offer Israel any encouragement. An easy way back into this game. Scotland have done the hard bit here, coming from a goal down.
Harvey's corner. Stephen Fletcher coming in handy in his own box. McKenna clears. Callum McGregor, Andy Robertson. James Forrest, the first Celtic player to score a hat-trick for Scotland since Jimmy Quinn 110 years ago against Ireland. Taking off one of their centre-halves here, needs must for Israel. Tahar makes way. Omok Cohen will come on for his 25th cap, his first under Herzog. Fletcher. McGregor. Five goals in 99 minutes for Scotland for James Forrest. A shaky start from the Scots. They fell behind to Kyle's sizzling strike, and all looked rather ominous for a while, but not anymore.
Shown a lot of character to dig themselves out of that hole. Terrific performance. All the more remarkable when you consider how despondent everyone was after that performance in Israel.
De Boer. Robertson. Into the final quarter of this game. Fletcher able to carry on. Armstrong. Forrest. Armstrong. Patterson. Forrest after a fourth.
Oh, I need to do better. That's not good enough. The way he's playing, you expect that to go into the top left-hand corner here. Everything he touches right now.
It's been another admirable performance after falling behind as well from Alex McLeish's team. Everybody was on such a downer coming into this international week, but everyone is on a high now. If they carry on like this, it might encourage a few more to turn up at Hampden. Fletcher chasing. Christie by Dor Peretz, who will be shown a yellow card.
Yeah, goes to ground. Really early Peretz. He knows his second favourite. Christie just trying to get his body across him. Here look a beaten side now, Israel. No resemblance to the way they started this game, where they looked really bright.
Inside the last 20 minutes. Scotland find themselves in a comfortable position. Fraser over this. Touched away by Harouche. Armstrong. Forrest. Looking to turn provider. Fletcher, and there's no takers.
And they don't made that forward run. They're all on the byline, the goal line practically. Stephen Fletcher did brilliantly to keep it alive.
Armstrong. Stopped by Nacho. Israel are going to make another change shortly. Bring on a striker in Diaz Seba. Nacho. Now advancing. Dasser. Away by McKenna. Nacho. Cleared by Patterson. There was a collision there.
As the Harvey's looking for a penalty. Felt he was bundled off the ball. I don't know how much the referee saw this. Nah, he's looking for it.
To the corner. Nacho takes it. Armstrong clears it. Kyle onto it again. Looking to get his shot away again. Tried to turn it back in, but Armstrong cleared it. Israel will make another change in a moment.
Substitution for Israel. Offense scoring number 11, Forrest. Replaced by
Lovely change of pace from James Forrest to get in behind. Fletcher does brilliantly.
Diaz Seba came on and scored twice against Guatemala on Thursday. 3 goals in 5 games for Israel. Matt Phillips will be coming on for Scotland shortly. So will Graham Shinney, in fact. Yaney. Kyle. Harvey. De Boer. Seba just on. Ooh, a little too close for comfort.
Decent chance. First they've made actually. Still couldn't find the target, but really good incisive run here from the midfielder. David Bates trying to get across to close him down. May have gone through the centre-back's legs here.
So a double change for Scotland. Aberdeen captain Graham Shinney coming on. Next break of play, and Matt Phillips too. One of English football's fiercest rivalries on Sunday, 11:30 Sky Sports Football in the second city. It's Aston Villa against Birmingham. Kyle. So Harvey. Encouraged to shoot. And Israel are back in the game. Scotland just do not do comfortable.
First contribution he's made tonight, Zahavi, a boy with a big reputation, scored loads of goals in China, did really well to get it onto his right side, and it's a terrific finish. Alan McGregor will feel, again the ball should be closed down here, nobody getting out. What a good finish. It may have taken a slight nick off Scott McKenna on the way through, but you can't argue with the finish. Shapes as if he's going to the other side and then just reverses it inside Alan McGregor's right-hand post. And this is the last thing Scotland needed to be hanging on here with 15 to go. 1 goal does for Israel now.
Graham Shinney and Matt Phillips coming on for Ryan Christie and Stuart Armstrong. And we now have a very anxious quarter of an hour remaining at Hampden. Well, it wouldn't really be Scotland if it wasn't anxious, if it wasn't tense, if it wasn't uncomfortable. But they still lead. Fletcher. Fraser. This is going to be edge of seat drama, you would imagine. Kyle. Tuatha. Here's De Boer. Cohen in the box. Sabre in the box. De Boer held up. Dasser. Kyle. Oh, Dasser is going to be able to send this across. Alan McGregor's having it.
It's a poor cross from Dasser. Got plenty of time to get a little bit of elevation on that. It's a poor ball in. Well, this is not the scenario Ali McLeish would have imagined. Scotland look to be home and dry at 3-1.
Yaney. Dasser. Kyle. Sahavi was lurking, but it was stopped by McGregor. Forrest now. Fraser onto it. Had to take it then.
Yeah, I did. It's on the half volley, it's an awkward one. It's goal side of Tuatha. Centre back does well to get across and put the squeeze on him here.
Everyone is rather nervous around Hampden Park now. Dasser. Robertson preventing a cross. Fraser shielding it. Kyle. Stephen Fletcher.
Nothing on for him.
For James Forrest tonight. Stephen Fletcher, of course, ended Scotland's long wait for a hat-trick when he got one against Gibraltar. That was the first one in 2015 since Colin Steen back in 1969 against Israel. Well, if you ever bump into Colin at Ibrox, he'll quickly tell you that he scored 4 goals in that game. Four goals against Cyprus for Colin. James Forrest, of course, could repeat that feat.
Good tackle. It's exactly what the supporters want to see. He's got to give Scotland an out ball now, Matty Phillips. The instincts for the Scottish players now is to sit back and hold what they have and try and see this out.
Ten minutes plus stoppage time. It's going to feel like a lot longer, probably. Saba. Kyle trying to advance, but Shinny having none of it and securing a throw.
Priceless at this stage in the game.
He'll make sure he's here, there and everywhere, that's for sure. Graham Shinney. Fraser. Happy to accept a throw. Robertson in no rush to take this. Fraser. There's a throw into Israel.
Stephen Fletcher looking for a bit of support here, just wants to lock Israel into that corner, not let them out easily. And that's exactly what he's looking for, Stephen Fletcher. Put a bit of pressure on, make them kick it long.
Well, the Scotland players must leave everything out there now. Their lead is so slender, that's gone out. Goal kick. Five-goal thriller at Hampden. Scotland would be content if it stays that way. But will there be a few scares in what remains? To Arthur. Patterson. Nacho. Cohen. Miscontrolled by Zahavi.
The goal apart, and it was a special goal, he hasn't really turned up tonight. The two strikers have been desperately poor for this man. Although knowing De Boer, he might have the final say.
Tomer Hemed, who's on loan at QPR from Brighton, might well be coming on shortly as Israel look to the equaliser. That would mean they top the group. Nacho. And McGregor won it back. Fraser, it's going to be offside.
Needed it early. Needed it early. Really good run from Stephen Fletcher. Acres of grass to get into.
Nacho. Saber. Tawatha now. Shot across, and Andy Robertson had to turn it away from Cohen.
Brilliant cross. Terrific cross here. Nobody getting in back post.
Israel making that change now. Tawatha being replaced here by Tomer Hemed, who has 17 goals in 34 games for Israel, 1 in 2. Well, he'll want to be around for this corner. Scotland hoping and praying they can keep them out. Saber takes it. Oh, punch to the ground by McGregor.
Could have caught it surely. Maybe Alan McGregor feeling the pressure a little bit here as well, like the rest of us.
It was rather unlike him for sure. The ball now for Cohen. Away by Bates. Shinney offering Scotland some relief. He's going to get a free kick as well as he's taken out.
Good free kick to one. They'll get Scotland right up the pitch, centre backs onto the halfway line. Good energy from Shinney. And this stoppage does Scotland no harm at all here. This Alan McGregor, strange one. Normally really assured in that kind of situation.
Yellow card for Ben Harouche. Scott McTominay will be coming on shortly for Scotland as they look to see this out. McGregor for Fletcher. Forrest is the man who's going to be replaced, so if he wants to match Colin Steen's 4 against Cyprus, he'll need to do it soon. Phillips. McGregor. Phillips. Fletcher showing interest, and Scotland have a throw. In fact, I think it's going to be Stephen Fletcher who's coming off. They'll change their mind late on. Scott McTominay hasn't seen much action for Manchester United this season. Came on in Albania and will do so again here for the closing stages.
Very good night, Stephen Fletcher. Looked after the ball really well.
McTominay on for his 5th cap. Only 4 appearances for Manchester United this season. Actually should have scored in Albania, missed a good chance. McGregor. So Forrest could still be on for 4 goals. But the priority here for Scotland is to ensure that Israel don't score again. That would be heartbreaking. Hamed is going to get to this! Alan McGregor, brilliant save to keep Scotland in front.
Oh, what a save from Alan McGregor. Just when Scotland needed it most. What a stop. Every Scotland defender taking out the game with a long ball. It's a great reflex action there from the Scotland goalkeeper. It's his hand up so quickly.
Outstanding contribution to the cause from Alan McGregor, because an equaliser looked on there for Israel, and that would have put them top of the group, heading for promotion, heading for a playoff. 88 minutes on the clock. Some frantic defending from Scotland is required. Phillips will get to this at least. There's no way past Nacho. Free kick. And it's going to be a yellow card for Matt Phillips.
I understand what he's thinking about, Phillips, trying to go up the outside, try and take it into the corner. Time for Israel to go back to front here now.
Heading towards the last minute of the 90, plus whatever will be added on here. Not much. Scotland will be hoping. Kyle launching it. And Phillips lets it go. That will do. Well, 3-1 was too straightforward, wasn't it? This is more like it for Scotland. Can they see it through? You can feel the tension around Hampden Park. Supporters who would dearly love to go to a major tournament. There's still work to be done on that front, of course, but they would edge so closer with a victory here. Callum Paterson ready to take this, and there will be 4 minutes of stoppage time. Four nervous, anxious, tense minutes. Hamed rising. Paterson hooks it away. Nacho. Dassa towards Hamed again, away by Paterson. Nacho. Held up by Fraser. Israel will accept a throw. That's up. Dasa here. De Boer. Zahavi. And it's come off Bates. McGregor has to concede the corner.
David Bates knew nothing about it. Real backs to the wall stuff now for Scotland. It's all about the first header here, winning the first ball.
This is painful to watch as Israel, with Zahavi waiting to volley it, but it didn't reach him. Some minor relief for Scotland, but very minor because it's coming straight back. Fraser looking to get to this first.
Great defending, Ryan Fraser. Very easily could have been caught out with the ball over the top there inside them. Two centre-backs trying to get Scotland up as high as they can here.
Launched by Harouche towards Hemed. Won by Patterson. McKenna. And McKenna gets himself a free kick and buys Scotland some critical time.
He's almost there. But he's Scottish, he's seen this script before.
Well, Christian Panucci, the Albania coach, now scored very late for Italy against Alex's Scotland side in that Euro qualifier back in 2007. Scotland just need to keep a hold of the ball if they can. It's another free kick for Graham Shinney, and they need to keep buying time like this.
Surely they can keep it for 90 seconds. Get it into the corner.
McGregor towards Phillips. Will Israel get one last chance? We wouldn't be overly surprised if they did, but Scotland have to dig so deep now. They dug themselves out of that early hole when Kyle scored, came back to lead 3-1, cut to 3-2, less than a minute left. Surely they won't let this slip, but it is going to be a free kick for Hemed and Israel. A few hearts missing, a few beats at Hampden. Ariel Harouche is going up. Scotland fans will be fearing the worst, the very worst, because it's the sort of thing that happens to them. It's Nacho to take. It's away by McTominay. Scotland just want to hear that whistle. And what a relief it will be. Offside against Israel. Surely that is that.
Should be enough. Has to be enough.
So close, so very close. That's it! Scotland have done it! And that is such a relief. Trust them to do it the hard way. Scotland are promoted.